So we have literally just finished our director's commentary of the Hangout 2. And just reviewing the footage, we found out you can see a little shadow. I think it was projected on me, so really sorry, but just watch it. It's not gonna stop your viewing experience. Let's get into it. Tell them, James. Get used to it.
Welcome to the next episode of the Cooler Corner. Today we're going to be reviewing some old performance footage from Zoom.
Yeah, so it's the Hangout, the second one, because we didn't get footage of the first one.
No.
But before, we're going to start doing this on every single thing. Give them a shuffle. I will. It's up to you.
I'll shuffle these.
Genuine deck, no jokers, 52 cards. And we're just going to see if we can create a perfect ACAAN. And the moment we do, we will stop the podcast forever. I'm on joke.
I mean, it's a good.
That could actually be it. We'll just go until we actually get a perfect outcome.
There'll just be footage of us in a grave, just shuffling cards and counting down.
Yeah. So when you're ready, just pop them in the box, and we're just going to keep them in shot throughout the whole thing, right? Oh, saying that, we're going to put picture in picture over.
Yeah.
Right, can we just leave them up here, out of arm's reach? There we go. Can we see that? We can see that. Yeah, out of arm's reach, yeah.
Perfecto.
So we've actually got it queued up here, so you're going to see us looking down. But yeah, let's get to it.
Let's do this.
Is there anyone here that has a bank card?
Old school.
Numbers that are long number across the front
Old bear shrug.
Yeah. We should have a ticker. How many times you...
Magic Ash, would you like to unmute yourself?
Yeah, hey, how's it going?
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. You?
I'm absolutely grand, thank you. So, you know, you don't have to, please don't show it to camera, but you know the first four numbers on the long number?
Yep.
We're going to use this piece of information to hopefully aid you to guess my PIN code.
Okay.
So just think of the first number for me. I think, actually, coincidentally, I think this is the same number as mine. The same first number. So from this first number now, do you reckon my number, and I'll help you out, yeah? The last two numbers are the same, okay?
I don't know
Last
this
two
one.
numbers are the same?
Yeah.
Don't remember it.
No.
Okay.
So from the first number now, do you reckon the second number in mine's higher or lower than the first?
I think yours is higher.
Higher by how many?
3.
By 3. And then the third, is it higher or lower than the second?
Say that again, sorry.
The third number, is it higher or lower than the second number?
Mine's higher than
I don't
the
think
second
you
number.
understood what you meant. I don't think this one...
Mine. So,
I think
So
your...
I think.
my third number.
So what I'd do here, instead of doing it like this, because there was no introduction, very little conversation between me and him.
It was quite hard over the Zoom. I don't think you could see him.
No.
Sometimes it was just a name on it. So
and the
it's a bit tricky.
instructions are just not clear.
Yeah,
I'm speaking far too quick.
Yeah.
And you can tell in my eyes I'm fair. There's just fear in my eyes there.
At least I haven't got a door cracking you in the ear.
That was, oh my god.
I'm going to have to edit that.
No, we can leave this in. It's a story for next time.
No, I mean the actual footage.
Oh yeah.
Still got it. But yeah, I understand. Like the like you said, you can tell you were first on as well.
Yeah.
And yeah, the instructions could have been a little bit more clearer. But I feel like when you was trying to say about he's trying to guess your PIN code, I think he either got his PIN code or a 4-digit code, and he was basing it off that. I think yours is higher, but mine's, you know what I mean? He had 2 in his head, which he shouldn't have really done.
Yeah. Again, through instruction, I could have eliminated that completely.
I think you kind of did, but you either speaking a bit quicker or you misheard it.
Your third number, I think it's lower than my third number.
By how many?
5.
By 5. And the last two in my PIN code are the same, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, so put the third number again in the 4th position.
Is that gel back?
No, it's wet.
So the first number in my PIN code was
Sweat.
2.
No, wet.
Yeah.
Is that so? That's 4. And you said you thought the second one was higher.
Higher.
Right. And so what do you reckon my second number is?
What did I say? I said by 2 or 3. I think yours is probably about. I think yours is 7, maybe.
7, and then the third number.
4.
4. It doesn't matter. It's just an experiment, as I said. It was pretty close. I got 4, 7, 2, 2.
Oh, that is close.
Yeah.
Just a quick one there. We was having a long conversation last night on the phone about how to eliminate a miss. Looking back on that now, how would you have got out of that? Because that clearly just didn't go right. And the rabbit said, it was sort of close. Would you have any lines, or could you improvise outside that now?
I'd potentially now, I just wouldn't do this effect in general.
Yeah. Personally, if I forgot what I was going to say then. Carry on.
I would have, if I was to use it again, I go, okay, so it's like sort of half and half there. Why don't we try this instead? Or we'll try something like this along these lines, because you are quite good at doing this, but let's try and take it to another step, or try and help you a bit more along the way.
Would you, this is what I was going to say then, would you maybe not in hindsight, but like whilst you're performing it to him, maybe pick up on his not getting it right and divert it away to something else, rather than trying to get to the end?
Yeah, I probably would try that now, because obviously this was the first time performing mentalism on a full-time basis, wasn't it?
Over the screen as well.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? Props to you for that, definitely. But yeah, you got anything?
But yeah, I probably just wouldn't use this now. I don't think it's...
it is for the people that can kind of, it's a lot to ask someone to visualise.
Yeah,
think of now, do you think it's up, now do you think it's down?
Really elongated as well, rather than straight to the point of, just think of these numbers.
Which you do know a few more pin codes. Stuff like that, don't you?
It doesn't matter. Thank you, Marcus. Would you like to speak?
That's probably all lines, that.
It doesn't matter.
Thank you.
Benno.
We'll go with... Kelly, would you like to unmute yourself?
First one.
Yeah, this was a good one.
Hi, Kelly. You all right?
Yeah, you.
Absolutely fine, thank you. So I have a pack of cards here.
Thank you.
Yep.
So hopefully in a second, you're going to try and help me create a miracle, basically. It's a trick called any card at any number, but it's going to be harder to do it over Zoom.
Okay.
So what you want to do is think any number between 1 and 52, and just feel free to change your mind a few times.
Okie dokie.
So what number do you want?
I thought you'd seen a
35.
No? 35. I'll give you 5
Yeah, I
seconds.
think we just spotlighted us. We didn't spotlight anybody else.
Oh yeah, of course we did. We said that at the start, didn't we?
2, 1. Do you want to change your mind?
Nope.
No. And now, if you just get one card in mind now, one playing card, don't say out loud,
Okay.
and then just keep changing your mind between different cards. Just keep changing. And what I'm going to try and do is put the card from your head that I think best suits this position. Just keep changing, keep changing, keep changing, keep changing. The King of Hearts, that's fair, yeah?
Yep.
Right, so 35 and the King of Hearts.
This be a foreshadow of in there.
So 1, 2,
Oh yeah, could be.
4, 5, 6,
I forgot about that. I forgot about that.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
It's all King of Hearts, imagine.
If only it was so much easier.
31, 32, 33, 34, 35.
That little peak, and he's like, "Oh my god!"
These cards are in my pocket inside a box, yeah?
Yep.
We said 35 and the King of Hearts.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, I think it is, isn't it?
Yep.
What do you reckon? That was a smooth performance.
I really like that one. As soon as I seen the card as well, though, I was like, oh yes.
Yeah.
Inside, I almost jumped off my chair.
Yeah, I can see when you take it and you kind of just drop the other cards. He's like, and this is you just go, I'm up the impossibility. Like, I'm an absolutely god, and you're about to see that in about 5 seconds.
That's the thing, right? If I was to do this again, just like the actual Zoom, I'd make sure I had like you could see, I had some sort of table.
I'm pretty sure someone said that, James.
You did say that.
Many times.
I was on a card table as well, though, and also my laptop is ancient, so if it's in like a certain position, it just.
I think
doesn't work.
Your laptop's got a shout out now.
It just doesn't work. But no, actually, do you know what I was quite impressed with? I like the fact of I didn't have the cards off to the side, or I didn't have to go off camera to grab something. It was just all upon, like, the billet out in the first pocket, the cards in this one. But I did think of something recently, or I can't remember where I got it from. Having a pen in as well, just, it's besides the point, but having a pen in each pocket, so when you are on stage and you are performing, you're not looking like.
Does any pocket's got a pen?
Yeah.
That's a cool little tip one.
But no, I like this one.
Yeah, that was, I think that was maybe the best trick, not to foreshadow it, but I think that was a really good trick.
Thank you, Kelly. Thank you.
You're welcome, James.
Look at that moustache.
And for the last thing that I'm going to attempt tonight, it's not the hardest thing I'm going to attempt.
The hairline is the hairline.
I didn't want to say.
And star sign. So is there anybody that would like to take part in this?
I wouldn't do that
experiment?
now. I wouldn't explain what's going to happen before it even happens.
Especially as calling this is a card called any card, any number before.
Yeah.
Preempting the end, aren't you?
Yeah.
Is it preempt?
Yeah.
Hi, how are you? You okay? You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
So obviously you know your date of birth, but do you know your star sign right now?
Obviously, my
Yes.
date of birth.
Okay, what I want to do is just imagine your
By
star
the way,
sign
it's your
with a
birthday
big
today.
hand
Did you know?
like
Happy
here.
birthday.
Yeah.
Right, so now just mix the letters up inside your head.
Yeah.
You stop, go back, there's an R, yeah?
I'll put a beard stroke, mouth stroke, counter.
And
1,
A.
2.
No.
No, there's no way.
It sounds
Keep
like
saying it over
something
and over again like Virgo,
Probably are.
Virgo. It's not Virgo, it's Scorpio, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. Now think of the dates you were born. So if, in my case, I was born on the 13th. So it would be a big 1 and a big 3, yeah? Right, so think of the first number for me.
Yeah.
It's a 2-digit, innit? 2-digit date.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then think of the second one for me. Yeah, we'll go with this one, yeah? Yeah, can you just imagine it's written as a word in front of you now, so if it was 8, it would be E-I-G-H-T. Right, go to the first letter of this word. Can you think of a day of the week that starts with this letter?
No.
No, actually, let's make it more impressive, yeah? Think of a male name, yeah? Make it definitive, so like, not unisex, so Terry Toner would be questionable, Nathan would be great, but obviously don't choose Nathan now, because I've just said that. So you got a male name in mind?
Yeah.
We'll come back to that in a second, yeah? So just think of the month you were born from, eh?
So definitely, that's the head right in that.
You're born in October.
Yeah.
Well, now I know it's November.
Yeah.
Cool.
Give him a clap.
Right, now just think of the
Give him a clap.
Just think of the name you have in your head.
Do they not know who they are talking
I
to?
think this is maybe 4 or 5 letters.
Yeah, 4.
4. Just keep saying it over and over again like Neil. It's not Neil. Owen. I'm not gonna get this name. What was the name, sorry?
Nick.
Nick. That's pretty close. Right, now think of the date for me a second. Think of the date. Wasn't born on the. I'm torn between the 2. Think of the first number for me. It's not. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say the 29th.
No.
So close.
Close, you're very close.
Well, what was it?
The 19th.
I think I just admitted failure and just owned
Thank you
it.
for taking part anyway, Louis. Thank you.
That's the last one, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the last one.
It was Zach's birthday.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah. Big up to Frank Vengali for that soundtrack, by the way.
So all in all, I like the ACAAN, and there's a lot I do with the last effect.
What would you do to the last effect other than get it right?
I mean, I was very close, but
Yeah, it was.
I think it needs to be a bit more sped up.
I think as well, one of the things that you keep like touching and doing this, it's like because you're trying to do something with your hands.
Yeah.
And obviously with being a card guy, your hands are kind of taken up.
Yeah.
But yeah, like doing all this and the angle that it was as well, it was a bit tricky. But yeah, that's probably why it's like.
Yeah, and I need to. Well, I think I'm now a bit more wiser with what I'm saying and stuff. Like when it was on as soon as I said like in my case I'm born on the 13th, I would have threw like a little joke in there to kill the tension and a little bit of a dead time, saying just make sure you remember that date, okay?
Yeah.
It's my birthday, make sure you remember that. Just throw like a little joke. Make sure just make it a little bit more light-hearted.
Yeah.
Instead of
just do this, now think of that, now think of this, think of that. Yeah.
And I could have added a bit more conversation in there as well, instead of just it's like you said, just do this, do that, do this, do that. Like now, just imagine this. If I could get this date,
just to pepper it up a bit, like better than it. Not saying better than it is, but to make it in their head like a bit bigger effect.
And again, I'm not giving myself any outs here. It was the first time I performed that properly.
Yeah.
So maybe instead of doing stuff that I've not performed enough, maybe just giving into the actual having the bigger effects rather than just having surefire, or not surefire but like quicker effects that I can get more.
Yeah, we've mentioned that in the past, haven't we, about rather than being so bold, do the start surefire, do a bit of bold experimental in the middle, so if it goes up and down, because the performance is supposed to have up and downs, and then end on something surefire, that ideally links to the start in some way, to bring it full circle, so it's like, there we go. It's kind of like a song, innit? Start on the first verse, and the chorus brings it back to the second verse, and it brings it back.
Probably wouldn't put that all into a set together now anyway.
No, I'd agree. I've seen you do better stuff than that.
Yeah.
Now anyway, that was like 3 or 4 years ago coming out. That's a long time ago now, isn't it?
Back when I was 26.
Wow, 13 years ago. Seen the hair. I can't say anything.
I mean, my hair looks better now than it did there. I look like I got more now than I did.
It does. It looks like you got a comb over in it.
I did.
Oh.
It was like a mix between a comb over and a quiff.
And on that note,
I remember once, I have a picture I'll have to show you later, where I think it's on my Instagram, I may have deleted it, where I've actually got like a full-on Elvis Jimmy Neutron quiff. Honest to God, it was massive. It looked luscious though.
Luscious? It's not even from Essex. So now, this is the performance that I did, and let me just say, you might not see it because it's small, but for some reason, I put that weird filter button on my Zoom with the eyebrows. Do you remember?
No.
It's either you or Sam kept saying, your eyebrows are going like this and tracking, and I was like, what are you on about? And I could not see it until I watched this back, and you see big bushy eyebrows, but it's a filter, guys. Alright. And then I
must have disappeared when
you probably did. Probably like pop.
Ran away.
Yeah.
Just making sure I can see everyone.
See the eyebrow? You like Drake?
Hey.
So is everyone okay? Thanks for coming. Really appreciate you being here. I'm going to start by telling you something you will know about me and something you won't, kind of like an icebreaker. So first thing is, my name's Paul. You may know that. Second is, I'm a massive nerd. So I don't know if you know that. I actually collect stuff, and action figures being like my number one Achilles heel, basically. And you can imagine how interested I was when Hasbro announced their Lightning collection, which is a brand of figures for the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Who remembers the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers? Magic Asset, Jenna, perfect. So we all know like roughly the
I actually can't take it serious because of the eyebrows.
Stuff, yeah.
You're going to have to.
Watching it back
Magic
a couple
is
weeks
truly
on
serious.
Netflix,
But look, it goes over my hand.
What's that about?
I noticed how they use it.
I did not even notice that because the screen was so small.
The goodies of the actual main ranges, and all the darker colours like maroon and everything was the baddest.
Everyone's like, I bet this guy's really self-conscious about his eyebrows. I didn't even know it was on.
These are just my single figures, but still mint in box. So for anyone who don't know, that means they're just not opened. And I've decided to do an experiment with the colours. Okay. So Gemma, you say you remember the Power Rangers?
So unmute and jump in.
Hello. Yeah, I do.
Okay. Gemma, Ryan, you okay?
What suit you know? What big bush
Okay,
eyebrows?
so you
Yeah,
watched
pencil
the
them
Power
on there.
Rangers, yeah? Or the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers?
Yeah.
That's cool, that's cool. So, I'll show you
The
some
new
of the
camera's
figures
got a
I've
filter.
collected. This isn't all my collection, but we've got, for those who
Cut
don't
them
know,
back,
we've got
boys.
Billy, Kimberly, Trina, my personal favourite, Tommy, Zach, and Goldar. Okay?
Tommy was
Now,
so
like I
hard
said,
to
I
get.
don't want you to be swayed if it's a male, if it's a female, if he's got a better Zord, if she's got a better weapon. And Goldar is the only baddie there. Okay, so I'm not trying to make you pick him, but I want you to think of one of the colours. So we've got an option of blue, pink, yellow, green, black, or gold. I'll give you 5 seconds to settle on one, yeah? You got one?
Yep.
Good. It's a good job I can count because I haven't got a watch. So
I remember.
what colour did you settle on?
I settled on the green Power Ranger.
The green. Okay. Did you change your mind and end on green, or do you want to change your mind? I want this to be a totally free choice.
Free choice, guys. Free choice.
I'm good with green. I'll stick with green.
Good with green, okay? Actually, it's one of my favourite figures. Actually hard to get hold of, and I'll show you. Still mint in box, yeah?
She got sick.
Come all the way from America, this one. So I'll show you. Those who don't know, the Green Ranger, name in the show's Tommy Oliver, was actually created by the main villain, Rita Repulsa, to destroy the Power Rangers and eventually become a goodie, yeah? But for those who can't see, he's got an accessory here called his Dragon Dagger, right? So it use like a little flute. You can probably see it better there. It's holding there. Yeah. So yeah, so it's something his Zord up whenever he needed it, which is strange because I did say it made a prediction based on the colours of these Rangers, yeah. And just here, all the way from 1994.
Oh.
Well, I can show you now. Look, stand up. There's nothing else on my lap. From 1994, the original toy Dragon Dagger. Check this out. I don't know what's more amazing, the fact that's just worked, or the fact that it's the same age as James Tomlin. But it's a magic show, so it's only.
Yeah, so that was the first trick, wasn't it? Yeah. So yeah, I really like that trick. I think it's fun, interactive, and it's not a card trick. That's a bonus. It's not a card trick. This is exactly the sort of thing I would actually do, like not the effect itself, but be more interactive with the audience rather than just straight down the middle. No, but you can say you are interactive because you have to ask them stuff. But like you said, if there's a way you can have it, make it a little bit not heartwarming. What am I thinking? Light-hearted, light-hearted, welcoming. Yeah, we were saying as well, weren't we, about like the phrase of be honest with me. Yeah. It's kind of like implying the lying, and it can kind of put a little bit of a but yeah. So anything to say on that? No, actually, I really like that one. Trick. No, but that would definitely be going in our live show. I think it should be quite fair. And I'm just thinking, as I'm watching that back, they could have picked any Ranger, and I could have literally had every single out of someone just handing me underneath the table the weapon. You could. That wasn't the method. You know the method. That wasn't the method. But yeah, so she picked the Dragon. Well, she picked the Green Ranger. I'm going to tell you something as well. Do you know when you watch stuff as an adult and it kind of, as I say, nostalgia or memory ruined? Yeah. I'll have to put a little clip in here. How did the Green Ranger play the flute with his mask on? That's a good point, actually. You don't even think of that when you're a kid, but then it goes, and it's like, how? You got a mask on? Yeah, but it could just be like a connection thing. Well, that's logical. Or Kane, when he has that thing, I am Kane. Yeah. That's what I think. And also when Rita throws a stick to make the monster grow, and like everything, how'd she get that back? She just ran over and picked it up. Yeah, police just run over and whoop. Anyway, kind of diverted for a bit there. But yeah, this is the next trick. I think this is the card trick, isn't it? I think
Custom, that'll bore you with at least one card trick.
Got to bore you with one card trick.
So
I do about 5.
Its own COVID secure case.
Which you copied me with because I had mine first.
Card case.
I remember Sam laughing his head off in the practice over
to help out here. So just with Jen and Ryan, do you want to call stop wherever you want?
I think this is Chris goes, stop.
Stop.
Stop there.
Yeah.
That's fair enough.
To be
Chris
nice.
and Kiara, got again, call stop wherever you want. We'll just have a pile.
Stop.
Stop there. Phil and Steve, same thing. We'll give the deck a shuffle, yeah. Go for the piles. And whenever you want, just call stop. You on mute? We're running out of cards.
Stop.
Stop there.
Stop.
That's a little loud. Stop.
Who we got it? Lily? Do you want to unmute and jump on? Yeah, again. Same thing, just call stop wherever you want.
Stop.
Stop there. Okay. So we've officially got 4 piles from 4 different people, yeah? Now you don't have to remember each other's cards, but you just try and remember your own card, okay?
I'll try and put these cards on screen because I can never remember all these.
You got that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's going to get cut into the deck.
I don't know why I did that. Mind blank, nothing towards no peaks or anything.
Got that one? That was Chris's, yeah?
Yeah.
And this was Phil and Steve's. Got that one? Then it's cut in.
Phil and Steve, Phil from the Magic Circle? No, I don't think it was.
You get it?
Oh yeah, I think it was.
I think she dropped out. It don't matter, we'll cut it in there. We'll even give the deck a cut as well. So for me to find 4 cards in the same trick, I just didn't want to bore you with 4 separate tricks, so I'm going to try and do 4 at the same time. So I may need some help from assistants in the deck. And if you don't know, the assistants to the magicians are the aces. And it may be a bit easier to remember because the A stands for assistant.
Got that from Bill Malone. But cannibal cards, K stands for cannibal.
There we go. That's 4 aces. Keller, do you have a preference of black or red?
Red.
Red. Okay, we'll leave the red to the
I
side
mean,
just
you
for
picked
now.
up anyway.
We'll leave them about here. We'll do something with the black and we'll come back to your red cards. In fact, yeah, we'll leave them there. Leave them there. So do you know the actual cards that people have selected?
Yeah.
This next sequence fooled me hard watching it back.
Oh, magic cash there with the trying to find that. So some of the
I
cards.
remember.
Okay, cool.
What did he actually say? I can't
So
remember.
you need to just call stop wherever
I think he had all 4 cards like to the back towards the camera, so he picked out the selections.
One card, yeah. 2 of diamonds. Was that any of the cards that was picked before?
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
So one on the camera was
so
like,
we'll leave the 2
and
of
she was like,
diamonds
yeah, it's like,
in the middle
interesting.
of the aces, yeah. So they've done their job. So for this one, again, with your red aces, we just need to help me get the cards, okay? So all we have to do is just talk to the aces, ask them nice, say, find the card. And the jack of spades.
That's how it went.
Phil and Steve, yeah? Find another one. Jack of clubs.
Yeah, that was mine.
Oh,
So cool.
So that's 2. This is doing okay. Find the last one. And it's the 9 of hearts. Okay, so
That's mine.
that's 3 cards right there. So the 2 of diamonds, did you say that was one of the other cards?
Yeah.
Someone's nodding here, someone's shaking their head, and I got back up because my mate Ash is saying no, it's not.
Yeah, sorry, it wasn't the 2 of diamonds.
It wasn't the 2 of diamonds, okay. But that's fine though, because the aces are my assistants. So if I was to say find the other card, they'd have to run into the deck, grab the other card, and bring it here within a split second. Okay. What was the last card?
The 2 of hearts.
Oh, 2 of hearts. So close. That's probably why maybe just got a bit confused. But the 2 of hearts this time.
Brilliant.
Nice.
So that's 4 cards. Little help with my assistants, yeah. Like I said, the black aces had to run into the deck, find the 2 of hearts, and bring it in. But the red aces
they can do a different trick. See, if we was to blow them and just say change, then the aces disappear and only the 4 selections are.
That filled me so hard. Right, so rewatching that back a while ago, because me, you and Sam watched them, didn't we? Yeah. And I could not for the life of me. I remembered the popping all the 4 piles out and cutting them in. I remembered that bit. I could not. When it was saying, changing the aces with the revelations, that was like me watching a magic trick for the first time. I was like, how has that happened? I had no idea. Honestly, I had no idea how I did that. And I've reverse engineered it. I remembered it now, but yeah, I would definitely put that into a show.
Yeah, the main bit for me was definitely the little sequence of them changing it in the actual fan.
Yeah, the little. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah. Anything else?
No, I like that one.
Let's move on. I like that one. And I think this is a trick that was inspired by Ryan Schlutz's fairest card trick in the world. Oh, not this bit. There we go.
Trying to think, do you want one more card trick? Or should we...
Don't know why I'm asking him, because he's getting one more card
We'll do the
trick.
fairest card trick in the world. So let's have a look.
Isn't that weird, Mr. B noise again?
Anybody want to help?
I like this one because we did this. This one was a funny one to perform in the rehearsals.
Oh, it was, yeah. I remember.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, so I suppose you may know that every card trick's got 3 parts to it, yeah?
Yeah.
So there's the selection process, that's you picking a card. There's finding the card, taking the card back, putting it back in, and then obviously the finding of the card. So we're going to try something now, which will be the fairest card trick in the world. I don't want you to say, when people say, how was a hangout number 2? Don't you say, I've seen the best card trick in the world. I want you to say, I saw the fairest card trick in the world.
Okay.
So my job is to take every precautionary measure to make sure this is above board. And like you said, I've been using this deck the whole time I've been here, okay? So if I was to say to you there, Ash, pick a card in the card on any other day, that'd be fair.
Yeah.
Let me tell you why you're wrong. You've got 2 hands on the deck, which may imply an element of control on my part, okay? So to make it really, really fair, I'm just going to dribble the cards, and you tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Stop there?
Yeah.
I'm going to turn away. You got the card?
Yeah.
What about there?
It's all misdirection, it was meant to be.
Yeah.
Getting slightly there, but I may have just counted every single card that fallen onto your card. Yeah, I might notice 80 seconds from the top, or I may have just used sleight of hand to connect.
80 seconds from the
control
top.
it to the top. Never said I did, so I might.
Okay.
Alright, Ash.
Yeah, it was nice.
So
He was a magician as
that's
well.
a very fair way to do a selection, yeah. But I'm still at an advantage because I know your cards in this area. For instance, I know your cards face down now, yeah. But I've just proved my point. So what we'll do, you may know this as well, it's an elite technique. I'm going to shuffle the cards face up and face down.
Yeah.
An elite technique only used by amateurs and the blind.
Sam love that.
So ends up the cards going up, face down. So now I don't know if your cards face up or face down. If it's face down or face up, it doesn't matter because I can still see Gemma and Ryan there going, the easiest way that this is going to be fair is if you put it in a box and shuffle it that way. So they're out of my hands, which she's nodding, I thought that. So all the way from Amazon, got a normal box here, yeah?
See that it says singles on there.
So
Yeah.
every card that falls into this box, I
They
will
want
lose the
single
illusion
figures.
of control a card at a time. Until I got no control over those cards, yeah? And now, I'm shuffle it. If you want, you can
We'll probably have to mute this
turn it
bit.
down. Now, okay, can we all agree that is a thoroughly shuffled card with selection lost in there? Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, that's fair.
There we go. Fairest card trick in the world. Okay, so now, how do I actually find your card? Because it'd be easier if I just went through, said, think of your card. You know, I don't want you to think of your card like that. but it's still face up, face down mess of cards, okay? So I thought I could go through and straighten out every single card in the deck and leave yours face up. Would that be a good trick?
Yeah, I think that'd be a triumphant trick.
Magic puns.
So I thought that would be a good trick, but what about if the deck was out of my hands? Okay, so I'm going to.
That'd be even better.
Definitely, it'll be out of this world. Still going in, face up and face down. Yeah?
It's not even out of this world.
Now I haven't got enough room to turn the cards over. Okay.
That is the name of the
All
trick,
he's
though.
still thinking of one of this card. Bear in mind, you never even took this card. This card only exists in your mind. Yeah. So all these, and I don't even want to touch the box ideally, so I'm going to put it back in this box to eliminate any sleight of hand, just in case. Tell you, why don't we put it in the case as well? In the COVID secure case, which is both sanitary and expensive. We can put it face down, so even now I can't even get to the opening of it.
Doesn't make sense because it opens the bottom as well. But they don't know that.
And now it won't be the fairest card trick in the world if I didn't let you see what actually goes on inside the box.
I was hoping for it to bounce around a lot more than this.
Prepare to be amazed, people. Watch this. Layer by layer, yeah?
You take it out upside down as well.
Low res past
Low res
the
past the parcel. The infamous line.
Now every single card in this deck should be going the same.
4 races on the bottom. Hello.
Every single one except this. Every single card, okay? So again, you only thought of this card. What was the card that was merely in your mind?
5 of spades.
5 of spades is the only card. So that's the end of mine there. Enjoy the rest of the show. Thanks for coming. And again, we'll be chilling out afterwards, so if you want, more than welcome to do that. Thanks very much, guys.
So that was really, really nice. I forgot about that one, to be quite fair. Like some of the bits. Yeah, like I said, I'm still thinking of the second one. So on the fairest card trick in the world, like I say, it was inspired by Ryan Schlutz's trick of the same name. But you've seen that, was watching that the other day.
Yeah, it's a lot different.
It's very much, it was literally just the idea of what can you do to eliminate any sleight of hand, manipulating the cards, and you just get more elaborate. Like he puts like something on the head or something, you can't read your mind.
Tinfoil, like a fire blanket, was
puts gloves on. Get someone to like, oh my god, it's great. If you get a chance to go and see that, watch it. But yeah, I think very strong ending. Again,
you heard it in the, and when was actually listening to it, someone, you just heard someone in the background going, "How have you done that?"
Well, can't say. But yeah, in fact that I did it with Ash as well, because it was a nice little bit of play on there. I reckon if we just had someone who wasn't up on magic terms, he's just been going, okay. But he threw a little, that would have been triumphant trick. I like that one. But yeah, as a whole, I feel like the first time we was doing the hangout, obviously we didn't get it recorded through. I think it was just a subscription, wasn't it? Like, it was just going to be a one-off thing, like you had to be there kind of thing. And then quite a few people showing up, like, do it again. And then we got brand new material, and all I remember doing off the first one is the trick where you put a bookmark in, which is a card, in a deck of cards, because you're reading this trick and you're trying to learn it. So you've got the bookmark on the page, and then they pick a card and it changes to the bookmark. Really cool trick, but very elaborate. And then I found out Christian Grace has got the is it a paradigm shifting, which is exactly the same but way better.
I couldn't even tell you or even begin to remember what I did on the first one.
I can't remember what you did on the first one. Just come back a bit so we got you in shot. Yeah, I can't remember on the first one, but I reckon the second one was well better.
It was. I probably did because
I remember I was upstairs doing the first one, and I don't even know where that black mat went. I've got a blue mat now.
I'm trying to think of what I actually did. I know for a fact I probably didn't do any mentalism.
Would you have been? No, I think you might have. Mentalism.
I can't even remember the order of like, who went first.
I think I went last in the first one.
You might have actually. Yeah, because I remember stopping, and then I don't know if I text the group WhatsApp, and then it's like good luck guys or whatever. But I remember watching the rest of it. I think I was on first. Yeah, that was it because it was magic. It was sleight of hand, sleight of mind, and then mentalism.
So I did mentalism in both.
Sam's the sleight of mind artist. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Sleight of hand, sleight of mind, mentalism. But yeah, that's like I say, you know, we got up and did it. You know what I mean? Put that on ourselves. We arranged all the Zoom calls behind the scenes, which you didn't see, which we'll probably throw in some random footage. That's funny. You getting banged with the door. And my hair changes like 20 times. Never try and cut your own hair.
Honestly, it was quite close together though, wasn't it, as well? Like,
yeah, was that in February?
I think we did one before Christmas, didn't we?
And
was it November?
Yeah, I think it was November 9th, I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Probably still be on Instagram. The Hangout, Instagram. Hangout Magic, is it? Hangout.
It is actually still on it's still on Instagram.
We'll put the handle here. Not here, but somewhere. But yeah, I thought that would be a bit fun, just to give a little director's commentary.
I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't looking forward to watching it, but now I've watched it, it's like,
no, not too bad. This is what you can base your stuff off though, and obviously from here you've got some ideas of how you do it better.
Yeah.
Or just add that trick. That's not for a live show, that's for a one-on-one. And you know, you don't do that by working it in, don't you?
Yeah.
Feeling that's not right. I could change that bit of script to condense it or look light-hearted, you know what I mean? Or,
do you know one of the best things I did from that video though was change that watch strap as well. I just realised it's a brown strap with a black jacket.
Sacrilege.
It doesn't go.
Sacrilege.
And now I don't even wear watches anymore.
Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty cool.
I'm happy with that.
Yeah. Hope you enjoy that. It's a little bit of fun. It's a little bit of what we did in COVID. And yeah, what was it? 35 King. We're gonna have two. Right? We're gonna have the Hangout one, 35 King of Hearts, and what do you want? Do you want the card or the number?
We'll go. I'm gonna go card this time. 'Cause I went number last time, didn't I?
Oh yeah. Go on.
So.
Oh no, I think you picked the card last time.
Oh, so I'll go number then. We'll go. So we're gonna do King of Hearts 35.
Yeah, that's a given.
And we'll go 27.
27. I will have to go for the 7 of Hearts.
So
7 of Hearts, 27. King of Hearts, 30.
So what I'll do is I'll count them down here, and I'll put the cards this side.
Just 1 second. I can literally just video it so we can see. Boom, boom, boom.
Right, so we'll do it here, yeah.
More picture in picture. There we go.
So 27, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, and 27. And we said the 7 of Hearts.
7 of Hearts.
Ooh, 4 of clubs.
Alright, so we've got 35.
35, so that's 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34.
Oh, rubbish. There's two clubs though.
I've 7 of Hearts at 38.
Oh,
36.
no way.
And then
was it better? King of Hearts had already been on it. Yeah, King of Hearts is there.
Ugh.
Never mind. But that's what this podcast is going to be about, isn't it? Sometimes not everything works out the way you need to work out.
The perfect.
And it's all a bit of fun. And as soon as we do hit that, I think we're gonna have to cancel the podcast anyway.
I just end my career.
It's a little bit of a dark note to end on.
No, I didn't say that. I just said like end my career as a mentalist. Like I just give up. I just won't do it again. Because once you've got the perfect take,
we'll have video proof that it happened,
and that I really influenced it to happen.
Clearly, yeah.
Well, that's a tail
half.
Well, no, I'm going to take all credit. That's a tail.
I can dub over going 27 on 5 of Hearts, and it'd be like, wow, he said both.
Exactly. I think
this guy does magic, man. You remember that guy? Freak. This guy does magic, bro.
But on that bombshell, I think I ended the last podcast with that as well, didn't I? It's got to be my little tagline now.
You can end the podcast then?
On that bombshell.
On that one or the one before it?
Whichever one you want to take your pick. Keep switching between the two. See you later, guys. See you in a bit.
Yellow.
Yellow, okay. Do you want to change your mind?
No, I'm alright, thanks.
Yellow, okay. So, Trina, yeah? My favourite ranger. I could just go through show, like I said, everything else, every one of these mint in box. These are really hard to find, some of these as well. We got Zach and Tommy. We got Goldar. Should have thought that through there. But I've got a little bit of a confession to make. With Trina being my best, there was just one that I just had to put in a cabinet. And Trina is the only one that's actually open. She's not in the box. So a bit of a strange prediction, but I'm hopeful I use colour the same way to influence you, the way they did to influence me to buy them 20 years later.
Hi guys, thanks for joining. I would just like to say there will be some audience participation during the course of the show. Sorry guys, got a door to the face.